Well, now I want to turn to Bob Davidson for his dollar store treasures. Bob, welcome.
Thank you, Jim. Good to be back. So welcome back to Dollar Store Treasures. It's been an exciting week. And I appreciate all the views that we've gotten over on the YouTube channel. It's quite wonderful. So, woohoo! Again, these are all interesting things that I found, and I'm once again this week I went over to the Dollar Tree store locally, and we've got two more ideas tonight. First one is down in the tool and hardware aisle. I've decided to add in where I find these things. And this is for $1.25. You get 36 quarter sheets of sandpaper. So basically it works out to about 10 cents or 12 cents a sheet. The cheapest I've been finding if you go to a hardware store is about 70 cents for a full sheet to $1. And what you get in here is you get 6 sheets of water-based paper, so to do some real fine work, and then 30 sheets. Oh, and actually on that on the waterproof paper, it's 80 grit, 240 grit, not 24 grit, and 400 grit. And then on just regular sandpaper, 10 sheets each of 80, 100, and 150. So it's not just a nice little thing, and they're pre-cut. Basically, this is the size that you would use with a palm sander. So it's a quarter of a standard sheet. And again, for $1.25, it's just good to have some sandpaper around the workbench. So the second thing, and this was something I've been meaning to try for a while, and I did, and this is down in the beauty aisle. And if you look at the eyeshadow, there's eyeshadow there for the women in the group. This happens to be one that I found, which is basically white, black, and gray. And what eyeshadow is just pigment color with a binder in it. So I did a little sample. I found this was in a box of junk that I had. One of those things that you buy when you buy the raffle ticket at your local division meeting, and it was in there. So this was unfinished, and I spent about 10 minutes with this eyeshadow and was able to really do some nice weathering on it. It adheres well. You can feather it out real well with a larger brush. And again, for $1, I got 3 colors. And one of the things that I did find while I was there, I didn't use for this demonstration, but they probably have 4 or 5 different of these sets. Each one has 12 colors in it. This is one that I picked up, which is basically all browns and grays. They have ones that are all different colors. So it's just good in a pinch, if you don't have a particular pigment color around in the jar. This is just a real good solution, like I say, for $1.25. And you can do some really nice weathering with it. So that's this week's real quick kind of episode of Dollar Store Treasures. So I will stop the share, and if there are any questions, happy to answer them, or we'll just see everybody next week.
Bob, this is Bob Geldmacher. I went to the Dollar Tree and got some of those clips that you showed last time.
Uh-huh.
And they are really nice clips. So I really would recommend those to anybody.
Fantastic.
The only problem is, and I live in Mount Airy, Maryland, which is about 30 miles west of Baltimore, is I've only found one store at about a 20-mile radius that has them.
That's the thing. I actually had to go to 4 stores here. 3 stores didn't have any, and the last store I went, they had a full case of them. So
Yeah.
I bought 6 more packs of those little plant clips. So
yeah, I'm making another visit to the Frederick store on Friday. So thanks for the tip.
I'm glad that worked out for you.
Oh yeah, good deal.
I like the one you did tonight. It's good for the weathering of structures. I mean, for $1.25, how do you beat that?
Yeah, no, like I say, it's just, and I thought about that and I didn't want to get my wife mad at me, so I didn't go into her bathroom, but there's just and like I say, if it didn't work, it was only $1.25 that I wasted. So, but it does work quite well. So I do recommend that. So we'll see everybody next week.
Thanks, Bob.